Hey guys, it's your girl London, and today we're going to be doing a foundation first impression. So if you want to see what the shade looks like, which foundation it is, and what we think about, then stick around because we're getting right into it. Okay guys, I am in my comfy sweatshirt. We are going to put on a little foundation today. Now this isn't exactly a first impression. I have tried this foundation twice already, but still, it's first impression-y enough, wouldn't you say? So we are going to go ahead and get into it. So this is the Makeup Forever HD Skin Foundation. So Makeup Forever does have an HD foundation already, but they are phasing that one out in favor of this HD Skin. So if you want to know what the box looks like, it's the standard Makeup Forever box. Has a super cute kind of staple lip on the side, and my color is 3N42, and that translates to 415, so Y415 in the old foundation. Now I love the matte velvet skin that they have, which is a powder. I think that's a fantastic powder, and so I was interested to try the HD Skin Foundation because I think maybe like 2 or 3 years ago I tried their liquid foundation, and it was a little bit hard. It was kind of like NARS. It was a little hard to find the right shade for me in their foundations, and even in the powders. It's like they almost need two to mix together. So I was interested to try this one out and see if I could find something, even though it says it correlates with 415, to see if I could find something that worked a little better in this new formula. So let me tell you a little bit about the foundation. So the foundation itself is going to be $43, and for that $43 you are going to be getting 1.01 fluid ounces. This has 40 shades with a very nice range from fair to deep, and like I said, I got 3N42, and that is amber, and this is for medium to tan skin tones with neutral undertones. Let me tell you a little bit of some of the claims. It's a liquid formula. It says waterproof. We will not be trying that out today, but maybe in the summer we can do that. Medium coverage, natural finish, long wearing, and best for oily, combo, and normal skin. Usually it will say all skin types, so this does not say that it's best for dry skin. And that probably is because it is a alcohol-ish kind of base foundation, in that it's meant to stay, it's waterproof, so it's going to stay on the skin. I think alcohol is actually, I think it's like the third ingredient on here. One, two, yeah, it's the third ingredient on here. And so I think it's meant to stay on the face. Therefore, if you're already dry, you probably aren't going to want this on your face. Now, I'm combination skin. You guys know that I'm leaning more towards dry, but you also know that the reason why I am more dry is because I have hormonal issues and some autoimmune issues that cause me to be dry. So I have used it, and I've used it with primer, without primer, and I haven't found that it dried me out or looked cakey or anything like that. So today I just did my usual routine, and we'll get into that in a second, but I found it to not be adverse to my dry skin, but if you are a traditional dry skin person where it's not because of something, then it may be a little too drying for you, so you may have to do just a very moisturizing base or kind of forego it altogether. This says that this is a micro skin system which follows skin movement and provides immediate high correction and smooth skin. Okay, this says this has vegetable origin glycerol, which helps to preserve the initial moisturizing of the skin during the 24-hour period. And then it has some weird name thing that I cannot even pronounce, and says it helps for radiance of complexion for 24 hours. So it says it's free of parabens, formaldehydes, formaldehyde releasing agents, phthalates, mineral oil, all the icky ickies, and it's also vegan and comes in recyclable packaging, which I think is kind of cool. I know a lot of people are liking that, being very aware of the products that they're using and making sure that they're sustainable. So this is also, the bottle is recyclable and made of 40% recycled glass, and it also has an FSN carton and biosourced cap. This says that 98 people agree that the color did not change after drying, which can be very big. That way you're not trying to get a shade up or down depending upon how it dries. 95% agree that the complexion looks smoother, and 94% agree that the foundation did not crack or cling to patches throughout the day. So again, I'm not sure why they didn't include dry skin. I think maybe that was just a typo. I'm not quite sure. But, you know, who knows, right? So it says you can use powder with this, and that's that about that. So let's take a look at the actual bottle, which I think is really, really nice. This is the bottle itself, and I know a lot of people are liking it because it's just this full-on nude, but the nude cap matches kind of the color that you've chosen. So I think that this is an interesting, yet kind of like, why did nobody do this sooner type of packaging, but I do like it. It looks simplistic, but yeah, it looks luxe. This is glass. This does feel nicely weighted and heavy, so I really like it. I really like how they squished it down and made it smaller instead of taller, so it's easier to store, and you can store a lot more things around it and with it. Also, when you take this up, I thought it was going to be like the old MAC foundations and kind of be a twist off cap, but it's not. It has a pump. So for everybody who wants a pump out there, this gives you one underneath this beautiful cap. So let me just tell you what I prepped my skin with. I prepped my skin again with the Kat Berkey face cream. I use the Pharmacy Cheer Up eye cream. I use the Tinted Eye Brightening Cream in the color Sand. I use the Tarte Glotion Primer. And I use the Makeup Forever Ultra HD. This is actually a corrector, and this is in the color 42, and this corrects the under eyes versus being a concealer. So that is how I prepped my skin today. So let's go ahead and let's get into the foundation, shall we? Now, it does say that you need to shake it. So let's shake it up a bit. And then let's go ahead and take the pump off and put a little on our finger. So this is one pump, and as you can see, it's fairly runny, but not too runny, and the pump is a good size. So we'll go ahead and we'll do one side first and see what we got going on here. I am going to use my sponge because this is how I prefer to put it on, but you can use a brush, or you can use your fingers if you prefer. You know, whatever kind of floats your boat is what you can use. But this is very lightweight feeling. It doesn't feel heavy at all. So I think that if you wanted to use your fingers, it would be nice because it wouldn't feel kind of very thick and heavy when you're putting it on. As you can see, it blends out super quick. And I think very effortlessly and easily. So that is one pump, and that is one side. So this is the side that has it with one pump, and this is the side that doesn't have it. So I honestly think that you can see a noticeable difference just in the awakeness that this side of my face has. I think that it helps you even out the skin tone. I think it does look very undetectable. It feels slightly sticky, but I think that it does look like skin on the face. But like I said, this is the side that doesn't have it, this is the side that does have it. I think that there is a noticeable difference. So let's go ahead and let's do a second pump, and let's go back in over everything. Remember, this is a medium coverage foundation, so if you want to leave it at the initial coverage that we just had, you're clearly more than welcome to. It's your face. However you choose to do it is how you choose to do it. But you can, you know, build upon it. However, like with any foundation, the more you build upon it, the more you're going to start getting kind of cakiness on your face. So I think that you definitely don't want to put 5, 6, or 7 pumps on here, but I think 2 to 3, if you wanted to build it up that way, would be appropriate and would still give you the nice skin-like coverage that you're looking for, and not getting cakey on you. So as you can see, here it is with 2 pumps. I think you can definitely see a difference in just the smoothness right here compared to this side. I think you can definitely see the kind of color difference that really did kind of correct the color on this side of my face versus this side of my face. So, and again, I feel like it is undetectable. It does still have that tackiness. I think that it feels really nice and light. So let's go ahead and just do the other side. Get this done. So you guys excited about this foundation? To be quite honest with you, Like I said, I have the Velvet Skin Powder. I do have their loose powder also. I have the color corrector. So I have a few items from Makeup Forever. I used to have a Makeup Forever eyeshadow palette that used to be like that black case. It was really cute, but the shadows to me just didn't perform the way I had hoped. So I did not keep it. But other than that, I haven't really been checking for Makeup Forever. So I was really shocked when they did this launch. Because I know they're, you know, like many makeup brands, like Professional Makeup, and kind of like the OG Professional Makeup brand, kind of like a MAC. But I hadn't really heard anyone talk about Makeup Forever in a long time. And like I said, they didn't seem to have like a ton of products in their catalog that would be of interest to me, because they have a lot more of those mixing products and, like I said, more professional type products for if you're a makeup artist or if you just like to have that kind of stuff on hand for your So I was pretty shocked by this launch, but I have to say I'm pretty excited by it because I think that this is a really nice foundation. And I think it just, again, that undetectable coverage. There is, you know, some tackiness to the skin, but I think that it really blends in with the skin nicely. I think that this is a really nice color for my skin. And I think it did a nice job, again, just kind of evening everything out, and I think just making me look more awake. So that, guys, is the skin kind of, that is the Makeup Forever HD Skin application. That's what we're working with. That's what we've got, guys. That's what we have going on. Like, if you wanted to pop out like this, you totally could. If you want to put some mascara on, pop out like this, you definitely could do it. If you wanted to, like me, I wouldn't be doing no mascara or eyebrows. I would put these little glasses on right here, call a day, and pop all the way out. And I think that you would be good to go if you want to go to the grocery store, if you had a class. Like I have my college sweater on, you know, you could just totally do that. I think that you would be ready, set, Fred to go, and it just gave you like a little evenness, a little freshness. Like I said, it does not feel heavy at all. So I think that this is a really nice foundation. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and check in with you guys, because you guys know I don't do long range check-ins throughout the day, but I will check in with you after I get done with my makeup so you guys can see everything applied, and then we'll talk about how it has worn in that bit of time, and we will talk about how everything applied to it. So it is 2:12 right now. This probably took about 3-4 minutes to put on, so we will go ahead and I will do my makeup off of camera. I'll come back, we'll talk about it, we'll see how we like the thing, and we will make our first impressions. So give me 2.2 and I will see you guys in 1 second. And we are back, everyone. So this is the face with all my makeup done. So you guys can take a look at everything. Everything went on nice, everything went on smooth. I have the Jaclyn Hill Cream Bronzer on. I have the Jaclyn Hill Cream to Powder blush on. It all went on very nice. I have the Gucci bronzer on. Went on perfectly, went on smooth. There was no problems, there was no skipping. It is now 3:20, so we have been doing this about an hour, a little over an hour. So this is how we have things, how we're going. I think it looks really nice. I don't think I told you guys, but on the box, on the back, there's actually a QR code here so you can find your shade. So if you're having difficulty finding your shade, there is something here to be assistance to you. So if you want to take advantage of that, I think that that could be beneficial. But overall, guys, this was a nice color. I think that I finally have found a appropriate color and formula in Makeup Forever, because the powder is, I like the powder, but it's not the best. It's the best shade for me, but it's not the most perfect shade for me. So sometimes I have to use two powders, use the lighter one and then the deeper one to go over to kind of mix a bit. But in this formula, I think this is a good shade match for me. So I'm very excited about that. You guys know how hard it is for me to find shade matches. So really excited. But yeah, guys, that's that about that. Everything went on perfectly. Like I said, this isn't a first impression. I have worn it a handful of times, but still, you know, the first time really like putting all my thoughts together with everything. It also has a little Makeup Forever lips here on the top of the lid, if you guys can see that. So very, very nice. I think that if you're in the market for a new foundation, I think this is one that you definitely should try, especially for the summer. Again, this feels like skin. This does not feel like I have anything on my face. This to me feels lighter than a BB cream or a CC cream or skin tint. So it's just so stinking nice, and everything just went so nicely over it. So I would say if you're in the market, definitely give it a go. At least go get a sample of it, because I don't think that you're going to be disappointed in it. I think that it is definitely going to be something that may become a staple in your collection once you give it a try. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give me 2 very enthusiastic thumbs up, not 1 but 2. And if you have not already, head on over to Instagram, follow me there at London Brielle. See what I do when I'm not here with you on the YouTubes. Follow me on TikTok, official_London Brielle. See what I'm doing or not doing over there. Still trying to work that out. But follow me so you guys can see what I'm doing on my socials, what's going on in my life. And guys, as always, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I understand that my kind of first impressions or reviews of foundations are a bit different than others, because I don't do a long time wear test. At most, you get the hour out of me between putting it on and putting my makeup on. But I hope that you still find what I do give as far as the color matching, as far as the application, the 1 hour kind of wear test, and just the thoughts afterwards. I hope that that is at least beneficial for you to some extent, because like I said, I wanted to start doing these because I have such a hard time finding foundation colors and people who match me. So I wanted to kind of be that for somebody else, not necessarily do long-term wear tests. So I hope what I am giving, you're able to get something out of it. And if you're here, I really, really appreciate it, especially if you're somebody who likes long-term wear tests but are still watching me. I greatly, greatly appreciate you, and I appreciate you finding something that you can get out of my videos, even if it's not what you traditionally watch. I thank you, and I am so blessed to have you here with me. So guys, until next time, I will see you in my next video. Make sure you stick around. Make sure you look at the playlist, see if there's anything there that will interest you. If you like this eye look, this is the Pat McGrath and Bridgerton palette. That video should be up by now. If it is, I will link it down below. If it's not, definitely be checking for it, because I have some thoughts. So until next time, guys, I love you, I miss you, and I will see you on the flip side. I love you guys. Bye.